Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
In now, number 6. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career line against Greinke. He's gone 5 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Here's Justin Upton now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger award for AL outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's Greinke's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Noah Ramirez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ramirez, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Career line against Greinke. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Number 37 waits on deck. .30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Calhoun, base runner at first with 1 out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Pollard will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding in, number 3. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta, set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Nick Ahmed. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Noah Ramirez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Shohei Ohtani will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 6. He singled to open up the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Ahmed comes up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. To third. Escobar ranges to his left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. It remains 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jeff Mathis.
Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, look at that stop. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. Pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Line toward the alley in left center, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Way in front of that fastball. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground. And that's the third out. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Popped him up. Greinke over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Count now, a ball and a strike. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Looped out towards short. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Owings has it to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. On the ground is short. This could be 2. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. This is line to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, number 37.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Ahmed, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Riding in once again, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And that's the second out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Simmons on third with 2 out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance, Steven Souza. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Tapped down the line, and he'll step on first himself for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Nick Ahmed will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 6. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Changeup in for a strike.
0-2.
Here's a pop-up now. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Justin Upton with the solo home run. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Here's Albert now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was a double play victim last time around. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Now to the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reined in. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Daniel Descalso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Daniel.
And a ball, 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They're down 2-0. Matt Andrees is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's gone 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, number 3. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels lead 1. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drilled to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Down the first baseline. Simmons on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. leading off the inning, number 6, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Souza is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Mike Trout will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Justin Upton now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One strike to Pujols. Hit hard to third. Escobar gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-0 Angels. Digging in, Steven Souza. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding in, Jeff Mathis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Peralta going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Chafin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Alex Avila.
In now, number 37, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Popped him up. Ahmed into shallow left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Shohei Ohtani. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Chafin, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Jose Alvarez.
Here's Chris Owings now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count of your pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Avila goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Arizona down to its last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Halos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shohei Ohtani is credited with the win. Zach Greinke pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.